Let's talk about FNB, First National Bank. You've probably heard the name, seen the branches, or maybe even banked with them. But what exactly is FNB, and why is it such a significant player in South Africa's financial landscape? You've seen their acacia tree logo everywhere in South Africa, that distinctive symbol representing growth, stability, and a connection to the land. It's more than just a logo. It's a visual representation of the bank's values and its commitment to the country. On street corners, providing convenient access to banking services for everyone. Your phone, with their innovative mobile banking app that puts financial control right at your fingertips. Maybe even your grandma's bank card. FNB has a way of being present in all aspects of life across generations. But what's the big deal? What makes FNB stand out from the crowd? FNB isn't just a place to stash your cash. It's more than just a repository for your hard-earned money. It's a massive part of South Africa's story. It's intertwined with the economic development and the aspirations of millions of South Africans. It's one of the big four banks, the giants that dominate the South African banking sector. Think of it as one of the coolest kids in the playground, but always trying to be the most innovative, the most customer-centric, and the most forward-thinking. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of what a bank can be. FNB's been around longer than sliced bread, tracing its roots back to the 1800s. And in that time, they've done more than just count money. They've witnessed history, adapted to change, and played a pivotal role in shaping the nation's financial landscape. They've changed the game, making banking something that actually helps people. They've strived to make financial services accessible and empowering for all. A bank isn't just a vault. It's not just about security and storing valuables. It's the place that helps you buy your first home, turning dreams of homeownership into reality. Pay your staff from your kitchen, empowering entrepreneurs and small business owners to thrive. Or get help when you lose your card, providing peace of mind and reliable support when you need it most. FNB has woven itself into daily life for millions, becoming an integral part of the financial routines of countless individuals and families. From big cities to tiny towns, reaching even the most remote communities with essential banking services. That little tree logo, it means help is at hand, a symbol of support, guidance, and a commitment to serving the needs of its customers. So why talk about FNB today? What makes their story worth exploring? Because their story is about starting small, with humble beginnings and a vision for the future, dreaming big, constantly striving for growth, innovation, and a greater impact, and building something incredible, one idea at a time, a testament to the power of perseverance, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. It's a bit like a Lego build. Start with a few bricks, have a plan, a blueprint for success, and end up with something that makes you go, wow. A structure that stands tall, representing innovation, stability, and a lasting legacy. FNB's story is just like that, except with more money and fewer plastic bricks stuck in your feet. It's a story of financial success, strategic growth, and a commitment to serving the people of South Africa. Let's dive in and explore the fascinating history and impact of First National Bank. Time machine time, buckle up, we're going way back. Back to 1838, to a world without ATMs, without online banking, without even a reliable place to keep your hard-earned cash. We find ourselves in Grahamstown, Eastern Cape, a bustling frontier town in South Africa. The town was buzzing with activity, a hub of trade and commerce, full of ambitious people looking to make their mark. But amidst all this hustle and bustle, there was a glaring problem. There was no official bank, nowhere safe for money. People were forced to hide their savings under mattresses, bury it in their gardens, or trust unreliable individuals. Enter John St. Lever's Chase and friends, a group of forward-thinking entrepreneurs. Their idea, a revolutionary one for the time, start a bank for the community, a safe haven for savings and a catalyst for economic growth. And so, the Eastern Province Bank was born. No fancy tech, no computers, no digital anything, just a solid, trustworthy place built on integrity and a commitment to the community. A place to keep money safe and help people grow their businesses, fostering prosperity and stability. It worked. People liked it. They trusted it. The bank helped the community thrive, fueling its growth and development. Soon, other small banks popped up, inspired by the success of the Eastern Province Bank. And over decades, they started merging, consolidating their resources and expanding their reach. It was like a giant connect the dots, with each merger creating a larger and more powerful financial institution. Through wars and change, through economic booms and busts, these banks kept joining forces, growing stronger and more resilient with each alliance. By 1926, two big players had emerged as giants in the South African banking landscape. Barclays Bank and National Bank of South Africa, two titans of finance, teamed up to create a new powerhouse. They became Barclays Bank, Dominion, Colonial, and Overseas, a name that reflected their global ambitions and reach. A mouthful, yes, but it set the stage, laying the groundwork for what would eventually become FNB. The foundation was set for something massive, something that would shape the future of banking in South Africa. Fast forward to the 1980s, a decade of significant transformation, not just globally, but particularly in South Africa. The winds of change were beginning to blow, reshaping the landscape in profound ways. South Africa was changing, and so was banking. The financial sector found itself at a crossroads, grappling with new realities and pressures. Barclays, a British bank, was the biggest in South Africa, a dominant force in the financial landscape. Its presence was deeply entrenched, a symbol of the established order. But political pressure forced them to sell. The anti-apartheid movement gained momentum, and international scrutiny intensified, making it increasingly difficult for foreign entities to operate without facing ethical dilemmas. In 1986, the bank became fully South African-owned, marking a pivotal moment in its history. The transition symbolized a shift in power and control, aligning the institution more closely with the nation's aspirations, and got a new name: First National Bank of Southern Africa Limited, FNB, a name that reflected its renewed identity and commitment to the South African people. It was more than a name change. It was a fresh start, a chance to redefine its purpose and forge a new path forward, free from the constraints of its past. FNB launched a bold campaign, The Bank. A simple yet powerful statement, designed to resonate with the entire nation. Simple, confident, and for all South Africans. It was an inclusive message, signaling a commitment to serving every segment of society, regardless of background or status. They opened branches everywhere, expanding their reach across the country, not just in big cities. They understood the importance of serving rural communities and smaller towns, bringing financial services to those who had been historically underserved. FNB started buying up other financial companies, insurance, investments, building a financial empire. They were diversifying their offerings, creating a comprehensive suite of financial products and services. But the real game changer, they focused on what ordinary people needed. They shifted their focus from serving only the elite to catering to the everyday needs of the average South African. New types of accounts for students, for people with modest incomes, making banking accessible to everyone. FNB broke the old idea that banks were just for the wealthy. They said, everyone needs a bank. We're here for everyone. It was a powerful message, a message that resonated deeply with a nation yearning for equality and opportunity. For ages, banks were just banks. You put money in, took money out, maybe got a loan. FNB asked, what if banking could actually help people? Their slogan, "How can we help you?" wasn't just marketing, they meant it. Staff were trained to be friendly, to listen, to make banking less intimidating. Imagine a student opening their first account and getting real help, not a cold shoulder. FNB tackled the annoying stuff, like queues, by rolling out more ATMs that could do more than just give cash. Pay bills, buy airtime, transfer money, all at the ATM. Suddenly, people got their time back. This focus on helpfulness changed everything. Other banks had to catch up. FNB proved that putting customers first wasn't just good for people, it was good for business. Helpfulness became their secret sauce. Then came technology, the internet, personal computers, and mobile phones. Some banks hesitated, but FNB ran toward tech. They were among the first in South Africa to launch internet banking. Suddenly, you could check your balance from your couch. Then came cell phone banking. revolutionary for people in remote areas. With smartphones, FNB's app became a powerhouse. Pay people instantly, buy electricity, renew your car license, all from your phone. They kept adding features, making the app the center of their universe. FNB set trends, winning awards for the best banking app, not just in South Africa, but globally. For FNB, technology wasn't about being flashy. It was about being helpful, everywhere, all the time. FNB was helpful, techie. What next? Enter eBucks, their game-changing rewards program. The more you used FNB, the more eBucks you earned. Real value, not just points for a keyring. Use your card for groceries, eBucks. Fill up your car, more eBucks. The more FNB products you used, the higher your reward level. eBucks could be spent on airtime, groceries, flights, almost anything. People started strategizing their spending to maximize rewards. For many, banking with FNB became a way to save money, not just spend it. eBucks made customers loyal and encouraged them to use more FNB products. It's still one of the best loyalty programs in the world, and a huge reason FNB is so popular. So what's FNB like today, in 2025? That acacia tree logo is stronger than ever. FNB's stayed big, but also innovative and cool. They're a force in South Africa and across Africa. Their app is more than banking. It's a remote control for your life. Find tutors, plumbers, buy a house, even a car. Branches are modern, welcoming, and staff are ready to help with anything. FNB balances top digital tools with real human support. People trust FNB, young and old, business owners and families. For many, FNB isn't just a bank, it's an essential part of life and business. What's next for FNB? The future's full of challenges, new digital banks, tech companies, and cyber threats. FNB invests heavily in security, always updating systems and educating customers. But there are big opportunities too. The future of money is digital, and FNB is leading the way. Imagine the app offering you deals based on your spending. Proactive, personalized help. The biggest opportunity, financial inclusion. FNB can use tech to reach people without access to banking, helping them save, get loans, and build businesses. By focusing on inclusion, FNB can help grow communities and economies. That's a future worth building. From a small-town bank in 1838 to a digital powerhouse in 2025, FNB's story is one of change, resilience, and innovation. It started as a safe place for money, but became an engine for customer service and tech. FNB's secret. Always asking, how can we help? That question led to friendlier branches, tech breakthroughs, and the eBucks revolution. For millions, FNB is more than a bank. It's a trusted partner in daily life. The acacia tree logo stands for shelter, stability, and growth. FNB proves that success is about making a difference, not just making money. By putting people first, they've built a legacy of help. And as the future unfolds, you can bet they'll keep asking, how can we help you?